In this video, you will see how to evaluate limits analytically. In analytical method also, there are different approaches to use according to different functions. I'll do a couple of examples. First one is limit x approaches to 1 minus 2x plus 5. Now to solve any limit, the first step is to plug this value into the function and see if the function is defined at this point. So what do we get? Minus 2 into 1 plus 5 minus 2 plus 5, which is 3. Now this function is defined at this point. That means the limit is solved. I'll do another example. Limit x approaches to 2 x plus 2 over x square minus 2. Now the first step is to put the value into the function and check. 2 plus 2 over 2, which is 2. Again the function is defined at this point. And this method is called direct substitution method. Just to plug the value into the function and simplify it. Next example is limit x approaches to 2, 3x square minus 7x plus 2x. Now the first step is to plug the value into the function and check. Now when I plug this value into this function, I get 3 into 4, 12 minus 14 plus 2 over 2 minus 2. That means 14 minus 14, 0 over 0. Now this function is not defined at this point. That means the direct substitution method fails. Now in this type of questions, we try to simplify the function. As this is a quadratic equation, so I'll try to make the factors of this equation. 3x squared minus 6x minus x plus 2 x. Limit x approaches to 2, 3x, x minus 2, negative 1, x minus 2. If I take negative out from this term also, x minus 2. Limit x approaches to 2, x minus 2, 3x minus 1 over. Now here the like terms are cancelled. So what do we get? Minus 3x minus 1. Now when I plug this value into this function, I get a definite value. So this method is called factorization. Let's see another example. Limit x approaches to 3, 3x plus 16 minus 5 over x minus 3. Now here again, what is the first step to put this value into the function? So I get root 9 plus 16 minus 5 over 3 minus 3. 25 root is 5. 5 minus 5 is 0 over 0.4. Now again, here the direct substitution method fails. So what do? Now if the function is given in this form, then I multiply and divide the function with the conjugate of this expression. That is, first I'll write this function as it is, 3x plus 16 root x minus 3. Now I multiply and divide the function by the conjugate of this term. Now what is the conjugate of this term? So suppose this is the first term, this is the second term. So what I'll do, I'll write the first term 3x plus 16 and the second term. Now whatever is the sign here, I'll change the sign. If here is negative, then in the conjugate the sign will be positive, and in denominator also the same term. Now I have to simplify this expression. Now here again, this is similar to the form a minus b into a plus v, which is equal to a square minus b square. That means the first term minus second term into first term plus second term. So what is the result? First term whole square minus second term whole square. So if we see, first term minus second term into first term plus second term. So what I can write, limit x approaches to 3, square of the first term, that means root 3x plus 16 whole square minus square of the second term according to this formula, and the denominator is same, x minus 3 root 3x plus 16 plus 5. Now this becomes limit x approaches to 3, 3x plus 16 minus 25 over x minus 3 3x minus 9 over x minus 3 root 3x plus 16 plus 5 I can take the factor 3 out, x minus 3 root 3x plus 16 plus 5. Now again the like terms are cancelled, so it becomes limit x approaches to 3 over 3x plus 16 plus 5. Now I can just plug this value into this function, so I get 3 over 9 plus 16, 25 root plus 5, which is equal to 3 over 5 plus 5,